7 ways to instantly level up your love life. 1. Clean up your Spotify playlist. Stop listening to rubbish. If you listen to rubbish, you see rubbish in your life. Stop. This is especially for those of you who are R&B lovers like me. I know you love the beat. I know you think it sounds really nice. I know it gets you in the mood. But have you really paid attention to the lyrics of those songs that you love listening to? Much of the songs that we call love songs are toxic. Like, it ain't cheating. It's a whatchamacallit. Like, you're cheating and you're saying it's whatchamacallit. Or that new one they just released that I haven't even listened to because I'm not in that space anymore. Cheats back. You don't really want somebody to cheat on you. So why are you saying you would cheat back? Do you get? I paid attention to the songs I was listening to, and I realized I was listening to a lot of songs by people who were miserable in love. They were begging for somebody to love them. The person didn't love them back. Or they were pining away after somebody. They were pining away after somebody who didn't feel the same way about them. Or they were just stuck in some weird mess. There was one that I was listening to, and the song was like, I don't care if it destroys me to love you. Why should I be destroyed because I want to love another human being? So as much as I love those songs, because yes, the beat is always nice, like I love those deep beats, but I cannot keep putting such nonsense into my spirit if I want to have healthy love. It is what you feed your mind that it will produce for you. All those years I was listening to sad love songs about people who were just sad and always wanting people who didn't want them back. What do you think was happening in my life? Exactly what I was creating. So you have to choose. If you want healthy love, you cannot be listening to rubbish songs. It doesn't make any sense. Clean up your music playlist. Check those songs that you're calling love songs. Are they really love songs or misery songs or suffering songs, or just I'm building a healthy love playlist because I realized that a lot of the songs that I like are just terrible. Number 2, stop watching shows about miserable single people. If the only thing you're feeding your mind about love is people being heartbroken or being cheated on or being abused in relationships or people just being miserable in relationships, you are giving your mind the only frame of reference it's going to have towards love. There's a reason why people who are constantly faced with bad narratives about marriage, people who are constantly watching terrible marriages, believe that marriage cannot work. It's because that's the only context that they have. If you want to have a healthy frame of reference for love, you have to give your mind healthy material to work with, and you have to be deliberate about watching things that portray love as something to be desired, as something that you can have in your life without it just being constant upheaval, constant torture, constant mental just suffering. So stop watching shows about miserable single people. What you feed your mind is what you're going to see in your life. I remember this show, I think it's been cancelled now, Being Mary Jane. I watched like 2 episodes of that show and I'm like, no, I am not watching this, because she was the most unfortunate individual on the face of the planet. I don't want to believe that anybody on the face of the planet is that unfortunate in relationships. And I knew that if I spent time binging that show, I was going to see that narrative in my life. And I was going to self-sabotage myself into that position. And that's what's happening for some of you. If you are happily in love, if you're happily in love and healthily in love and you enjoy those shows, yay for you. But if you're somebody who's trying to create love in your life and create more space for love in your life, you need to stop watching rubbish. Because if you believe, oh, all men are cheaters, all women just are materialistic, if you have a terrible idea and belief system about love based on the rubbish you are feeding your mind, you cannot expect to have healthy love in your life, because you're literally telling your mind that healthy love does not exist. And if your mind believes it doesn't exist, it cannot settle, it cannot be comfortable in a healthy love. This is why some therapists say and relationship coaches say that healthy love sometimes can feel boring, because if you're used to upheaval and craziness and people going to each other's offices and breaking each other's cars apart, being normal, like just chilling, will seem boring to you. So you need to change your frame of reference about love. Who is showing you on TV now, because we're talking about TV shows, Who are you watching on TV? What love stories are you being guided by? And then check, do you really want to have that kind of love story? If not, if the answer is no, then you need to check yourself and stop watching those shows. Step 3, unfollow the gossip pages. Yes, I know you enjoy reading what celebrity is cheating, who got divorced, who's broken up, who is Lori Harvey dating now, or some of that stuff. But that stuff is poison for your mind. And you know it, because if you really pay attention to your heart and your spirit, once you're done reading that, you do not feel good about yourself. Because what you're literally doing is feeding off of other people's despair and encouraging despair in your own life. You're creating space in your life for despair. Every time you feed your mind despair, dysfunction, trash, because that's what gossip pages are. I'm sorry, no apologies. That stuff is not good for you. Even if you occasionally just check it once in a while to keep up with whatever's happening in the world. But like, if you're constantly reading gossip, it's just nonsense. I'm putting that out there. If you really want to create space for healthy love in your life, if you want to improve your love life instantly, stop reading gossip. Like, it's not doing anything good for you. Stop being happy that somebody broke up with their husband, or somebody's divorced, or somebody's marriage is on the rocks, or whatever other nonsense is happening in a celebrity's love life, or I don't know, just that stuff. If you are consuming despair, other people's despair, especially if you're happy about it, that's the problem, then you are making room for despair in your own life. Number 4, stop sharing negative memes about love and relationships. Yes, I know it seems so innocent. I remember when I used to be on Twitter and people would say, oh, a retweet is not an endorsement, but it is. If you share something, it means you agree with it, period. And I know that those memes about love and relationships seem innocent, but every time you share them, you're telling your mind, this is what I believe and this is what I want to see. I'll give an example. I recently saw a funny meme about how somebody said the butterflies she felt when she got into a relationship had turned into cockroaches. And I laughed so hard and I wanted to share. But then I asked myself, do I want a love story where the butterflies I felt for the guy turned into cockroaches? And my answer was no. So as much as I really wanted to look good by sharing it and just look like funny, like somebody funny who has all the best memes, I didn't share it because I knew that if I shared it, I was telling my mind, I agree with this, this is okay. So I don't share memes, negative memes about love and relationships anymore, because I do not want to see love and relationships as negative. It seems like such a little thing, but the little things always affect the big things. Your mind is picking up on all these little cues to see, oh, does this person really want a healthy love life? Does this person really want a healthy relationship? Or are they just saying they want one thing and acting in another way? Every step you take, every action, if it's not aligned with what you want, then you're just not getting any closer to what you want. So if you want healthy love, you need to stop sharing negative memes about love and relationships. Being intentional about everything you do will get you closer to your dream destination quicker. Everything matters, believe it or not. Every little thing that you do, it matters. Number 5, surround yourself with healthy love. If you want to create space for healthy love in your life, you have to show your mind that it's achievable. And a way to do this is to expose yourself to examples of healthy love. If you hear the stories, if you listen to a lot of stories of people who came from nothing, you will hear of successful people who came from nothing. You hear them talk about how something changed in their minds when they saw somebody on TV who looked like them, or saw somebody who was doing what they wanted to do. It just opened up a portal in their minds that showed them that this thing that you want is possible for you as well. And it just made them realize that, oh, a whole new world. I can create a whole new world. It's the same with love. If you want to have healthy love in your life, you have to start making your mind believe that healthy love is possible and achievable for you. And a good way to do this is to connect with couples, healthy couples that you resonate with, online and offline. Now, doing it online might be tricky because people are lying up in these streets, but a good way to know if a couple is healthy online and offline is that they share about their struggles online as well. They're not just painting this picture of, oh, we've been in love with each other perfectly from day one and we've never had any problems. You know, a couple is being honest when they share their struggles, they share about their efforts, they share how in the beginning They were just finding and learning each other, right? They're a happy couple, they're a healthy couple, but they also have challenges. So find couples, 1, 2, 3, offline and online, that you can discuss with and talk to and engage with, and just put in front of your eyes and feed your mind with, so that you know that healthy love is possible for you. Because if you want healthy love in your life, your mind first of all has to believe that this is a possibility for me, I can have this is achievable for me. Another way to do this is to read books about healthy love stories. Don't read none of those toxic love stories where all sorts of craziness happen, read books about healthy love stories, watch shows about healthy love stories. I was just looking at my TV. Watch shows about healthy love stories. Fill your mind with healthy love so that your mind knows that we can do this. This is possible for me as well. If you don't know what you want, how will you know when you find it? It's very important to get clear on what you want and need in a relationship so that you can attract something that is aligned with your desires and your values. And it's also important to get clear on what you need if you're already in a relationship, because that way you can help your partner give you the love that you need. Sometimes when we're in relationships, we expect people to anticipate our every need, to just know, why doesn't he know what I want? Why doesn't she know what I want? We've been together for so long. He should already know me by now. He should already know what I need. He's not a wizard. Okay, maybe I don't know if he's a wizard. He's not psychic. So it's very important to get clear on what you want, because this way you're able to know what partner is right for you, and you're able to improve your existing relationship by vocalizing and telling the person that's with you, this is what I want. People wait around and say, oh, I want to see if he's going to know what I want. And you're just setting yourself up for frustration, because he probably is not going to be able to figure out what you want. He's going to make assumptions, and assumptions always lead to trouble. So why can't you just tell the poor guy or girl what you want? Be expressive. Express what you want. Say what you want. And one of the reasons why we don't say what we want is that we don't even know what we want. We expect somebody to just make us happy of their own just wisdom, when we can just make life easier for them and us by telling them, this is exactly what I need, this is what I want. So get clear on what you need, whether you're in a relationship or trying to attract a relationship, or wherever you're at. Because if you know what you want, if you know what you need, you're able to open up to your partner. It doesn't mean that you're beck and call and have to do exactly what you say, but if they know what you want, then you can make compromises or just find a way to serve each other better. But it's very important to get clear on what you want, what you need in a partner if you don't have one already, from a relationship if you have one already, so that you can improve your current relationship. The final thing to do to improve your love life instantly is to start loving yourself intentionally. The way you love yourself teaches other people how to love you. No human being can carry the weight of your happiness on themselves, and it's unfair to expect them to. You have to start taking care of yourself first. Start doing for yourself what you want other people to do for you. And even if you're in a relationship, it's okay. You have to care for yourself first. Love yourself intentionally. Self-love is essential, because there's some days that the person you're with is not going to be able to give you everything you want. They have the weight of their own life to carry, and you just have to be empathetic and compassionate that you're married or in a relationship with a human being, and they have off days. They cannot constantly just carry you. You have to give them some time for themselves as well. So self-love is very important. You have to go on solo dates. Find out what your love language is and start caring for yourself according to your love language. If you want to know how to use the 5 love languages for self-love, check out my video. It's linked here, where I talk about each love language and how you can use self-love, use each love language to love yourself. Because it's important for you to love yourself. Your husband is not always going to be 100% focused on you. He's going to have things to do with his life. Your boyfriend is going to have challenges some days, and you're going to have to cater to yourself. You're going to have to care for yourself. And if you're not in a relationship yet, if you're already taking care of yourself, it's easier for you to show somebody the way. This is how I love to be taken care of. I'm already taking care of myself in this way. You have to come and contribute to that and make my life richer. So if you want to improve your love life instantly, you need to start loving yourself. You need to start giving yourself gifts, going on solo dates, traveling alone, enjoy your own company, spend time falling in love with yourself. Write a list of 10 things you love about yourself, because The minute you start loving yourself, you believe that you're worthy of love, and then you attract the best people because you're instantly able to identify, this person can give me what I need, this person cannot give me what I need. And that's all from a place of self-love, self-acceptance, self-compassion. So if you want to improve your love life, you have to first of all start, I think this is number one actually, start by loving yourself intentionally. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to share my healthy love playlist with you and my list of books about healthy love, drop me a comment in the comment section. And until next time, see you. I love you. Bye.